So the Cheltenham Festival is fast approaching, and in this video I want to present Betting Expert's top 5 keys to success when betting on the Cheltenham Festival. So the first key to success is to follow the Cheltenham form. So it might come as a bit of an obvious thing for those that bet on horse racing quite a lot, is to follow the form of the horses running and see how they've been doing in the races leading up to Cheltenham. But one thing what really we recommend you do as well is look back at previous editions of the Cheltenham Festival and see how those horses then performed on that big stage at Cheltenham in seasons gone by. Now Bet365 offer a racing archive, so you can actually go back and watch all of those races for free as long as you've got an account with them. Link below if you want to do that. But you can actually then go and watch how the horses performed on the big stage at Cheltenham. So the Cheltenham track is much more different to others. It's a lot more undulating and it's a lot of a sterner test, especially that hill going up the finish is a difficult one. And I mean, during the festival as well, because the horses are competing against such top opposition, maybe they go a bit of a faster gallop as well. So you can actually see little things that maybe the form books don't actually show themselves. You can really go and study how horses have performed at Cheltenham, and that is actually a pretty good indication of how well they'll do in future editions of these big races. Now, a second key to success is actually forgetting the rumour mill. So around the time of Cheltenham, especially if you're in the area as well, so I grew up in Cheltenham, so I've been used to people from Ireland coming over, people from around England coming to Cheltenham, and everyone's got their own opinion. Someone's spoken to the bloke who walks the dog of some stable boy who works at a trainer, and for some reason they have a tip that one horse maybe isn't looking as good as they could be. Maybe that odds-on favourite isn't a good fancy. Well, the tip here is basically ignore all of those rumours and basically use your own sole judgment. So going back to that, looking at previous runnings, I was looking at the market to spot the value and basically forget the rumour mill this time. It's a bit of a pantomime actually. If you're in the area, there's tips all around the place. But basically try and ignore those. The third key to success is basically open up betting accounts everywhere you can. If you're looking to make as much money as you can during Cheltenham, well then that tip of opening up betting accounts everywhere is a great one. All of the bookmakers, their sole focus will be on Cheltenham during that week, and all of the offers or all of the different promotions they'll be running as well will be heavily Cheltenham focused, and they'll all be competing for your attention and for your money. Now, if you look at Betting Expert, you'll basically be able to see a rundown of the best offers when it comes to Cheltenham, and we're going to be sending out emails as well. If you sign up to our email list, you'll be able to get those sent directly to your inbox. And this will also come in handy when you're looking at the different odds in the market as well, because plenty of bookmakers will be offering enhanced odds on certain races. So if you can see that this one odds-on favourite everywhere else is suddenly a 3-to-1 shot at this one bookmaker, it's well worth jumping over there and opening an account. Again, links below. If you want to then go and sign up to all these bookmakers, we have detailed reviews and guides on all of them as well. But it's well worth you getting involved and getting as many betting accounts open as possible, because there'll be plenty of value to pick from on each day of the festival. Now, our fourth tip is a little bit left field, but if you're looking to make as much profit as possible during the week of the Cheltenham Festival, it's also a good idea to keep an eye out elsewhere. So while all of the betting industry are looking solely at Cheltenham, you know, it's a really fun day out as well for anyone going, there are race meetings going on elsewhere. So especially like places like Sedgefield, there's potential there for value to be had. And there's also potential for the bookmakers to be a little bit more lax in terms of betting limits. So if you go and try and place a bet maybe at Sedgefield while they have their attention at Cheltenham, there's a potential route for profit there. And our final tip for securing success at Cheltenham is to play to level stakes. Now, we admit that this one is a bit of a tricky one when it comes to betting on horse racing, because the temptation is there when you do see those big price boosts, or you do see that real little bit of value that you think this one is going to happen. I've been looking at the form, I've been looking at the bookmakers' offers and the prices, and I see the value is there for me to really go and smash into that. Then sometimes it's best to just play at level stakes, because ultimately anything can happen at Cheltenham. That's why it's such an appealing betting contest. Unpredictable things happen all of the time at Cheltenham. That's probably why we love it so much. But basically, if you're going big onto this one horse and it could be 10 lengths clear going over the final fence, and then they fall. And so basically anything can happen, and it's well worth, as much as you can, trying to be sensible, trying to play to level stakes throughout the festival. And as long as you're spotting all of that great value and using all of the different bookmaker offers out there, that's the best way to ensure that you keep a level head and enjoy Cheltenham as much as possible. So that's our 5 keys to Cheltenham success. What are yours? We'd love to hear from you as well. I'm sure you've got plenty more tips and advice. But for now, thanks a lot for watching. As always, gamble responsibly. I've been Joe for Betting Expert, and I'll speak to you soon.